Representing the 17 to 24 foot class in the bay boat category, the Sundance DX22 HPX has an overall length of 21 feet 10 inches, a beam of 7 feet 10 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 150. Built for maximum versatility, she has a draft of 6 inches, a dry weight of 1,745 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 24 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, George Labonte and Rick Riles.
We're on the Sundance DX22 HPX. And you know, if we were investment bankers, we'd talk a whole lot about return on investment. Well, getting your family outdoors and together is certainly an investment. You know what? You get an awful good return if you invest in a boat like this. You can take 10 people on this boat.
Absolutely. Rick, this is a utility boat. That's what I like to call them, but much more fancy than a utility boat that most people would think of.
The first thing that you notice about this boat, of course, is the room. 10 people in this boat are not squinched for room at all. Plenty of room on the platform. You know I love that recessed casting platform.
It's an absolute tank, Rick. Absolutely. Stability is unbelievable on this boat, and what room to walk around.
Well, look at you and I. We're both standing on the same side of the boat. We're having
well, you don't weigh anything.
No, right. Thank you, George. We're having literally no effect on how she lays in the water. Her attitude is just the same.
Rick, this is the kind of boat where you could load it up, take all your kids and their friends, get everybody on one side of the boat and put a bunch of shrimp out on a popping cork and have a ball.
All right, let's take a look around because there's nice features to this boat that you need to see.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at it.
George, we talked a lot about return on investment and getting your family out on the water on a budget, but there's something awfully nice about a liner, having a lined boat.
This boat has got a great non-skid pattern on it. I mean, the gel coat is very nice. I mean, it's shiny, and the whole boat, this is a boat to be proud of when you're riding around on.
It really is. This is one that you don't just hose and go.
Oh, no.
I like the diamond pattern. It's my favorite pattern in non-skid, and this boat's got it, and they used it well. But you've got all the storage in the world you'd want under there.
Nice storage box, nice anchor locker up there also.
Pre-wired for a trolling motor.
Yep.
You're not going to have a boat like this and not want a trolling motor on it.
Absolutely, and these seats won't seat a bunch of people right here, but they're very comfortable. And this area is a good place to sit around. If you're at the sandbar, just chilling out here, I mean, somebody's here, a few people there, kind of hanging around. This is a nice little area to lounge in.
Well, you were the one that first mentioned the word utility when you talked about these boats, and this is a good example of it. You do an awful lot of things. George, let's take a look at this console. You gotta love having the live well here.
Oh yeah.
You gotta realize so many of your people fish up here, they don't want to go all the way to the transom to get their bait. Good place for it. Not only is your bait here, but look where your tackle center is. That's probably the driest place on the boat if you think about it.
Behind that cushion, absolutely.
And unlike a lot of 22-foot center consoles, you got room for multi-function display on this console. Let me give you another timely little tip too. If you're gonna jump in the water after the kids, take your cell phone out and put it in your handy little drawer. Don't ask me how I know that.
Rick, let's move into the back here. Let's not overlook this though before we do. This is a really roomy seat for a couple of people to stretch out here. Comfortable to drive from, and a cooler underneath the seat.
Yep, and it's a good one. It's one of the new coolers that of course keeps ice so much longer. But let me tell you something, I've always been a big fan of this design that you turn around while you're trolling, okay? And this is a boat that on a calm day wouldn't bother you a bit to troll the beach for kings and cobia and such as that. So you've really got to set up here to do it. But what great seats they put in the back here. Well, everybody knows it's the most comfortable place to sit. And this just took the most comfortable place one step further. Not only comfortable back here, but if you're fishing back here, you don't want to go all the way forward to get your bait. And easy bilge access under both of these seats. But don't miss this. This 115, you can run forever, okay? And this gets back to the return on investment discussion in the fact that you can take 10 people.
10 people,
okay, and push them around all day with a 115, stick a couple gallons of gas in it, spend a few minutes washing it. This Sundance DX22 HPX gives you an excellent return on the money you invest in the entertainment and togetherness of your family. It's an all-around good boat for what you want to do on the water.